Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay here from Easy Blade. Today we're going to do the easiest fade haircut possible. This is great if you're just learning how to cut hair. So what we did here is we're creating one fade. So right here, we just basically went ahead and took our number 3 guard, and we just want to go ahead and clear the bulk. If you guys have been watching the videos, I'm all about clearing that bulk first because you don't want to start your fade with a bunch of hair on the side. So make sure that you clear that bulk. Right, now that the bulk is clear, we're gonna grab our number 1 guard and we're gonna go ahead and bring that line up to the temple area of the head. Now again, this is a very, very easy fade. If you're just learning how to cut hair, this is amazing. Or if you're already a barber or a stylist, whoever you are, and you've been cutting hair for a while, you just wanna work on making your fades look a lot better, this video is gonna help you a lot. So what we're doing is just basically bringing that line all the way around the head with our number 1 guard. In this particular case, we're using a babyless machine, but this can work with any machine that you want to use, whether it's a wall, Andis, whatever it is, you can follow the same steps. So again, we're just using that one and going all the way around the head. Now that we did our number 1, we're gonna grab our number 2, and this fade is as easy as 1, 2, and 3. So we got our number 2, and we're fading into that number 3 guard that we did previously. So we're gonna work our way from the 2 down to a 1.5, and then back to our 1. So this whole fade haircut just has the 3, the 2, the 1.5, and the 1, which is just 4 guards. It's easy. There's only one guideline. If you follow these steps, you're gonna have the most crispiest, if that's a word, one fade haircut. You're gonna see how this fade starts to take place as soon as we use our 1 guard and we complete the blend and we put our lineup on there. This fade haircut is gonna look pretty good, guys. Now that we completed our number 2 guard, we're gonna drop down to our 1.5. And this is where the blend starts to get a little bit faded and it really starts to, go away, but it's not completely away with just the 1.5 guard. So what you're doing here is basically you're using a lever, you're starting with it closed, and as you get higher, you're opening that lever to fade into that 2. Now you're gonna do this with every guard. As you get higher, you're gonna open up the lever. Now, if you guys are still a little confused on how to use clipper guards and how to fade with a machine, we do have a video on this channel. It's called Clipper Guards Explained. Pretty much has a lot of views and a lot of good comments behind it. If you guys really want to learn how to use your clipper guards and use the machine, you should really check out that video. So now we're going to go ahead and drop down to our 1 guard. As you guys can see, we had the 1.5 on there. Now we're down to our 1 guard. And as we get higher, you can see I'm opening up that lever on the clipper as I get higher, and what that's doing is just basically fading into that previous guard, which is that 1.5. And now you can see that the fade is starting to take place and the hair is going to be fully blended. Now, one thing about a fade haircut, guys, it doesn't look good without a lineup. I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't look like awesome unless you put a lineup on. You can put a lineup on anything, and that's really going to make your haircut look sick. It's all about having those sharp lines. Being a barber over the years, I hear a lot of people say, my previous barber didn't know how to do sharp lines. They really didn't know how to really shape me up. So what I'm doing here is grabbing my outliner and just shaping up, giving it kind of a half a circle, and I squared off the sideburns because this is how he likes it. Now you can see it's nice and crisp. We're gonna use the blade to really get it to where I want it to be. Now we're gonna go around the ears as well. Now I love using a T blade because the T blade, it has that part we can kind of go around the ear. And what we're doing here is basically squaring out the back, giving it a straight line. And we're gonna give it a straight line on the other side as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and connect the dots, basically go straight across and connect that line that I went down on. We're gonna connect that straight across, and that's gonna create a box. So he wants a boxed out back and he wants the box sideburns. You can see here, we're just gonna go ahead and connect that together. what we had. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're gonna make sure that we even out the sideburn, the square. You wanna make sure that you basically pick a part of the ear where you want the square part of the sideburn to go, and you can follow that on each side of the ear. That's how you'll know if you're gonna make each side even. And again, we're just taking our outliner, our T outliner, and we're just creating that line, giving it that nice curve, which is really gonna make the fade look detailed, make the haircut look nice and crisp, okay? So what we're gonna do here is grab some Easy Blade shave gel as well as our Easy Blade straight razor. If you guys like these products, you can go to easybladeshavingproducts.com. We have tons of product on the site as well. So what I'm doing here is basically stretching the skin and angling my blade at a 30 and just making sure that line is as sharp as possible. And then we're gonna go ahead and trim the top with some scissors, just a light trim. I'm gonna do a straight back trim, guys, meaning that I'm just gonna use my fingers as a guide. So I'm using, you can see 2 to 3 fingers, 2.5, 3 fingers. And I'm gonna go straight back and just kind of even it out. You can see that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm gonna do that all the way around the head. Just making sure everything is even for video purposes. Of course, is speed it up. And of course, I went over it a few times, just making sure that everything was even. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the side right here because we did comb it to the side. All right, and that's what we have, guys. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys do need products, you can go to our website, easybladeshavingproducts.com. Use coupon code YouTube and get 10% off. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe.